This is day 350. Holy crap. 15 days to go. The countdown is going on. So what I want to talk about today is focusing on the bigger picture, especially when the smaller picture isn't working out the way you want it to. And what do I mean by that? That could be so many things. If you are an entrepreneur and you have launches, you have things that you sell, sometimes we can get stuck in the small details of what's not working. The program that didn't sell, the clients that didn't buy. It could be also, the money that's not coming in. And so that, like, on an entrepreneurial perspective, it could be on a personal perspective as well, like the relationship that didn't work, the fight that you had with your partner. It could be the fight that you had with your friend, with your coworkers. It could be the project that didn't go the way you wanted to go in your work environment. It could be all the things that have fallen apart, all the things that aren't working. And when those things happen, we sometimes tend to zero in on the problem. We tend to zero in because right away, what our human wants to do is solve the issue, solve the problem. Like, we need to fix this right away. Everything needs to happen right away. We need to do this now. But sometimes things take their time, and sometimes things may not be resolved right away, or the conversations may not be had right away, or or the program, like, it's a good program, but maybe now is not the time to sell it. Maybe there's a certain season for it to happen. And when you do it in that season, then that is like when people will reach out for it. And so this is like the importance of these moments. The key is to zoom out and, like, what is the bigger picture? What is the bigger goal at the end of the day? What are you striving for? What are you really striving for in this life? Like, what is your business all about? I know for myself, like, I know what I'm good at. I know what I do. I know that the sessions I provide for my clients are impactful. I know they're powerful. And the clients will come when they're meant to come. The programs will sell when they're meant to sell. It will happen as it's meant. And I'm not doubting myself that just because maybe some things didn't sell and then some things did, or maybe I'm getting programs like, from, like one aspect of my coaching and not the other. And so it's like, it's that zooming out, or like, even if you're looking at it in terms of like a relationship or a partnership or a friendship or your coworkers, like the times where you get into arguments, the times where it doesn't work out. Well, what's that bigger picture? What is the bigger picture that you want out of your life in terms of this relationship, in terms of this partnership? Zoom out and see, what is it that you want? Or what is it that you desire? What is it that you want to feel? Like, that's another way to kind of look at it. It's like how you want to feel in it. And especially when it comes to, like, when it's like involving someone else, when there's another person in the picture in whatever situation it is. And so it's that zooming out and being like, you want to have a life like that you love. You want to have a life that lights you up. You want to have a life that, you have fun, that is filled with love and joy, and that the people who are around you. And so the minute you zoom out from that perspective, and you, like, kind of look at it differently, of like, what is your bigger goal? What is your bigger purpose? What is the bigger picture? Then you can really start viewing the things that are not working from a different perspective. You can see them differently. You can approach them differently. You can take that step back and be like, and contemplate and reflect on it and be like, what is this showing me? What am I being shown here? And is this in alignment with my bigger picture? Is this in alignment with myself and who I am as a person? And so these are all these questions that you can ask yourself. And because when we get stuck on what's not working, we're putting ourselves in our box, and basically, like, our views. I wish I had my other hand available. Like, I wish I had like 3 arms. That would be nice. But, like, we're kind of like, when we're focusing on what's not working, when we're focusing on, like, what's not going right, this is what we're doing. We're putting our blinders on. Like, we're just like, we're literally in like this But then when we zoom out and we look at the bigger picture, then this is where you can start playing with this and bending it and seeing like how much can you see? How much more can you see from this? How much more is possible? Everything and anything is possible in this lifetime. Literally everything and anything. Like you think there's something that's impossible, that doesn't exist. It's all possible. So I want to leave this with you for day 350. Few little thoughts. 15 days to go. And my intention for these last lives is that I want to come on here and I want to share something potent every time. Like I want to share something like super in depth or like kind of really make you think. That is like my intention. That's the intention that I've been putting out, like something knowledgeable. I know doing 365 days, and there's been days where I've shown up and I'm like, I have nothing to say. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like shit, or I feel happy, but I still have nothing to say. And I've had like, I've kind of shared all the truths about it all, but I'm setting this intention for these last days to be like every video that I come on, it's like, boom, here's something for you to think about. Here's something for you to like contemplate about. Here's something for you to question a little bit more. You may agree with me. You may disagree with me. That's cool. Or you may be neutral. That's cool too. But think about what I'm saying. Take a moment. Question it. Question it for yourself. Ask yourself all these questions and see like, does what Julie say resonate? What do I think of it? And then see where that leads you. So that's it. I will speak to you all tomorrow.